Hey everyone, so this video is going to be a hair tutorial inspired off of Britney's hair in her new music video, Till the World Ends. I love Britney, so I totally want to do a tutorial on how you guys can achieve this look at home. And keep on watching if you want to see how I got it. So I'm going to take my Chi 44 Iron Guard. This is just a heat protectant. I'm going to spray it all over my hair. Make sure you get every single part of your hair. Don't forget anything. Don't forget the ends. Just spray everywhere. Now you're going to let that soak in. You're not going to want to apply any heat until it's completely dry. And I'm also going to brush it through so then your curls won't be crispy. And also so you know that it's all over your hair if you brush it through. Okay, so I sectioned my hair into two parts. My hair isn't that thick, but I am wearing hair extensions. So if your hair is around the same texture and thickness as mine, two sections will be fine. And you want to make sure your hair is not freshly washed. About 24 hours after you wash it is a good time to do this. If your hair gets really greasy easily, I'll show something at the end that will kind of absorb all that grease. So we're going to be using the Conair curling iron. I absolutely love this one. It has a clip to it. I have it turned up to 25 and I also have the turbo on, so it's super hot. Obviously you don't have to put on this high of a setting, but this was just the setting that I like to use. You're going to take your curling iron and face it pointing down. You're not going to open the clip. And the first piece you're going to want to take is about this size. You're going to start at the root and wrap it all the way down to the tip of your hair. And then you're going to open up the clamp and clip the end in so you don't have to hold it. Now you want to hold it there for about 15 seconds, no more than that. You don't want really tight curls. You're going to want kind of a loose wave. Obviously, if you have stubborn to curl hair, hold it for a little longer. If your hair is easy to curl, only hold it for a couple seconds. Now you're going to let it go. And now you're going to want to take different size pieces and wrap the hair in different directions and hold them for different amounts of time. You want these curls to look very different from one another. You don't want kind of structured matching curls. So I'm going to take a piece a little bit smaller now. Now I'm going to wrap it going forward. Like so you can wrap the hair either going away from your face or going towards your face. I lost that curl, so now just wrap it back in. Then let it go. And now you're going to continue this till all the bottom section of your hair is curled, taking different size pieces and just mixing it up. But never grab any giant pieces. You're going to want to keep them all pretty small. Okay, so now the under layer is all curled. You're going to want to put it to one side and let down the top half of your hair. And you're going to do the same thing you were doing, grabbing different size pieces. And leave your bangs or your front pieces for last though. So I mean, we can kind of clip those out of the way if you want to make it easier. And you're going to want to curl your hair up to the root and curl all your front pieces like we're going to curl all of our hair. And you're going to want to curl the short pieces, some of them by themselves like I did with this one, and then you're going to curl the short hair with some of your longer pieces as well. I mean, obviously I wear hair extensions. Maybe your hair is all the same length, but if you have two different lengths, you're going to want to curl some of the short pieces alone and some of the short pieces with longer pieces. Okay, so I just unclipped my bangs. The rest of my hair is all curled. It's gonna look messy. That's kind of what we're looking for. Britney has been dancing all night, and if that's the kind of look we're going for, you don't want perfect looking curls. And she has a middle part, so I mean, if If you need, use a comb, but otherwise I can just loosely give myself a middle part with my fingers. And now you're gonna curl the front bang pieces, go all the way up to the root. Hold it only for a few seconds though, you don't want like tight curls. Okay, so our hair is all curled, and I turn off my curling iron, and now, as you can tell in the video, she kind of has that wet look to her hair. It looks like she was hot and sweaty from dancing, and then the sprinkler things go off, so her hair looks a little wet. So what we're gonna do to kind of achieve that is we're gonna use sea salt spray. This is the Bumble South Surf Spray. Now you can use any sea salt spray you like. This is just the one that I have and that I'm gonna use. And you are literally gonna spray a whole lot all over your hair. So you can do it in little sections. So you're just gonna spray and kind of play around with it. Like tousle the curls, curl them, like play around with them to give them that kind of like beachy appearance. And don't be afraid to use a lot of this, you know, be generous with it. You can tilt your head upside down, you know, flip your hair, spray it. Now when I like to play with my curls, I like to twist them around, and then you can spray them when they're twisted and then leave it there so it dries for a few seconds, and then your hair will kind of dry to that sort of curl. And my hair is pretty much dry now. Like, this stuff really doesn't take long to absorb into your hair. You could use a blow dryer, but I do not think that's necessary. Just wait a little bit and it will dry. Now, if you're worried your hair looks a little greasy and you don't think you can go 24 hours between washing it and styling it, I can recommend a dry shampoo to kind of absorb that extra grease in your hair. This is the Oscar Blondie Volumizing Dry Shampoo Spray. And now this one's invisible, which means it's perfect for brunettes like me. I don't really need it, but I'll just show you what you can do. You can just spray it onto your hair. Spray it onto the other side. And then over here, just kind of absorb any extra unnecessary oils in your hair. And you can comb it through, or you can wash your hands and then just use your fingers and play around with it. I mean, yes, your fingers have some natural oils and grease to them, but it's not really a big deal if you were to kind of massage the dry shampoo into your scalp with your hands. I never have a problem, and I do that all the time. And the hair's all done. This is just so fun. I love this look. It's gonna be perfect for spring and summer. And it's just inspired off of Britney's hair. Obviously, we have completely different hair colors and hair lengths and texture, but I just think it's gorgeous and it's a really fun look to do. So I think you guys should try it out and let me know how it goes, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.